The purpose of making this video about Bhramandpadi Shri Shakti Mahagranth reading is just for information. With this, we are not insulting any human, animal, birds, caste, religion or sect. All the information given in this video is really told by Shri Maskoba Nath Maharaj Ji. So this video is only made for devotees of Nath Maharaj Ji. Then there is no need to clarify any concept to anybody. Thank you.
Please subscribe your favorite channel, Hindu Dharma Brahmandapadi Shri. Like and share our videos. And don't forget to press the bell icon button to receive notifications of our latest videos.
ब्रह्मांडपदी श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर श्रीनाथ मस्तोबानाथ प्रसन्न ब्रह्मांडपदी श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर महाराज उर्फ राजा भावनाथ प्रसन्न। ओम नमः शिवाय।
केदारनाथाला उत्पन्न झाले काळ भैरवनाथ नामे प्रसिद्ध झाले। जय देव जय काळ भैरव जय देव जय काळ भैरव। ओम भूर्भुर्गव आदिशक्ति ब्रह्मांडच्च दिव्यशक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थ्यच्च परमेश्वराय नमेन गायत्रीयं कालभैरव दिव्यशक्ति नमो शिवाय।
ब्रह्मांडपदी श्री सप्तशक्ती महाग्रंथ। ब्रह्मांडपदी श्री सप्तशक्ती महापंथ। सत्य हाच धर्म। जसा खवळलेला समुद्र, जसा पूर्ण आकाश, जसा सूर्य, तसा मी।
In front of the Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti came the flame of the Shri Mayavi Shakti, and with that light she has assumed human form. Shri Mayavi Shakti has a round face, a thin forehead. They have two eyes like ours and the third eye on the forehead in the middle of both eyes. They have eyelids and eyebrows like both eyes. They have the same nose like us. They have the same lips and mouths like us. They have teeth and tongues like us in their mouths. The 2 ears like us. They have 9 thin and tangled hair on their heads. They have 2 big bull-like horns on their heads. Shri Mayavi Shakti has the same neck on his shoulder as us. She has 2 arms of a woman on his chest and 1 arm of a man in the middle of both arms. He has a body button. They have 2 arms and 2 legs like us. The palms of both hands and palms have their fingers like ours, and the fingernails of both hands are like as big as the size of sword. On their backs are 2 large wings like the wings of an eagle. Shri Mayavi Shakti has a sword in his right hand and the kamandalu in his left hand. While the female human form of Shri Mayavi Shakti was standing in front of the Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti, Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti did not give arms and vehicles to Shri Mayavi Shakti. After that, Shri Mayavi Shakti took female form and stopped her. In front of the Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti came the flame of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti, and that light has assumed the form of a woman. Shri Parmeshwari Shakti is the feminine form. Their face is a serpent female, the serpent's face, and the whole body was to the west is the serpent's body. They have big hair on their bodies. They do not have arms like ours. They have 2 legs, wings on their back like the wings of an eagle. The part of the body that is below the waist of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti has 2 legs in front of it and 2 legs behind it, so that they have a total of 4 legs, and the 4 of their feet have palms like ours. The palms have 5 fingers like ours, and the fingernails are as small as ours. The female form is Shri Parmeshwari Shakti, walks on all 4 legs. Female form of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti does not have spontaneous weapons, while the female form of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti was standing in front of Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti. A flame was created from the palm of his hand of Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti, and that light took the form of a parrot. Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti has given the female form of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti a bird vehicle called parrot. The female form of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti has not been given weapons. The female form of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti immediately took the form of Jyot. Then the female form of Shri Mayavi Shakti and the female form of Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti took the form of a Jyot, and all the 3 Jyots departed from that place to travel in the atmosphere. After traveling in the atmosphere for a long time, all the 3 lights went to the top of the universe, and all the 3 lights stopped at that place. After a short while, the light of Shri Parmeshwari Bramhand Shakti took its original female form. Then the flame of Shri Aditya Shakti came out of the body of Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti, and the light of Shri Aditya Shakti took its original female form. Then the form of the body of Shri Aditya Shakti, the flame of Shri Bramhand Shakti came out, and the flame of Shri Bramhand Shakti assumed its original feminine form. Then the flame of Shri Vijayata Shakti came out of the body of Shri Bramhand Shakti, and the light of Shri Vijayata Shakti took its original form. Then the flame of Shri Vijayata Shakti came out of the body of Shri Tejasvi Bramhand Shakti, and that light took its original female form. The form of Shri Mayavi Shakti was already there. The light took on its original feminine form. The flame of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti was already there. That light took on its original feminine form. The flame of Shri Bramhand Shakti came to that place, and that light assumed its original feminine form. Then the flame of the Adrushya Shakti of Shri Brahmand appeared from the atmosphere in the place, and the light took its original feminine form. Thus the original 9 forces sat quietly at the top of the atmosphere of the universe. While the original 9 forces are sitting quietly in the atmosphere above the universe, the invisible power of the universe wants all the forces to make a move together the atmosphere of this universe. The game has to be played, and that innings has to be broken. 15 moons, 15 suns, 34 earths, and both the sun and the moon. In the center of the earth's planet, plants, animals, birds, creatures, humans, male and female, and all kinds of life is to be created. It has to be managed in every way, and half of the universe has to be run smoothly, and then how to gradually destroy the created half of the universe, then how to create half of the universe in the lower part and all the living creatures on it, and then how to return the lower half of the universe. Sri Brahmand Adrushya Shakti briefly explained all the original powers about how to gradually destroy the whole universe completely free as before, to calm down all the atmosphere and to create the peace everywhere again as before. All the original powers then agreed to help Sri Brahmand and Adrushya Shakti in all kinds of way. They would tell him in the work of creation of this universe. Sri Brahmand Adrushya Shakti asked all the powers who is ready to do the work of creation of the universe, as I said, who is ready to create, manage and run the universe, as I said. Just as Shri Mayavi Shakti created all kinds of creations in universe and the universe, I am ready to handle it and run it properly. Immediately after telling the Sri Brahmand Adrushya Shakti, Shri Parmeshwari Shakti also expressed her desire to create the universe and to manage and run it properly, with led to the dispute between Shri Mayavi Shakti and the Parmeshwari Shakti. The argument started that Shri Mayavi Shakti was saying, I will create the universe, and Shri Parmeshwari Shakti was saying, I will create the universe. Such an argument began. This led to a quarrel between the two of them over who should create the universe. And as the quarrel escalated, Shri Mayavi, Shri Divyatva Shakti tried to meditate and settle the dispute. But the quarrel between the two was growing. Both Shri Mayavi Shakti and the Shri Parmeshwari Shakti were not ready to listen. At last, Shri Divyatva Shakti was caught and she remained silent.
Episode number 6. And finally, a war broke out between the two of them. A fierce battle was going on between the two of them. Shri Mayavi Shakti had weapons and Shri Parmeshwari Shakti did not have any weapons. Therefore, Shri Parmeshwari Shakti was being defeated in the war. Shri Vijeta Shakti meditated and started trying to stop the war. Even when Shri Mayavi Shakti was being defeated, both of them were not ready to listen. Finally, after a power struggle broke out between the two of them, Shri Vijeta Shakti was cured and remained silent. While such a huge power struggle is going on between Shri Mayavi Shakti and Shri Parmeshwari Shakti, Shri Parmeshwari Shakti was completely defeated after being completely healed. After losing the entire battle of Shri Parmeshwari Shakti, Shri Brahmand Adrushya Shakti meditated in the power struggle of the two, stop the war between the two, reach an understanding between the two, and silence both of them.
ॐ श्रीनाथ भस्कोबानाथ श्रीराजा भावनाथ प्रत्यक्ष येऊनी अवतारात श्रीराजा भावनाथांचे गुरु पाठ व विचार करुनी 33 कोटी देवतांचा गुरु श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर श्री राजा भाऊनाथांचा प्रत्यक्ष अरण्येश्वर दरबार भावभक्ती व येणारे त्यांचा गुरु व श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर श्री राजा भाऊनाथ 1000 पदव्या घेऊन पदवीत नाव श्री राजा भाऊनाथ शिव शंभो श्री राजा रामेश्वर पृथ्वी संकट आत्मलिंग गुरु पौर्णिमा दिवशी आत्मलिंग बोलावलेली त्यांचा गुरु श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर श्री राजा भाऊनाथेश्वर 12 ज्योतिर्लिंगेश्वर 12 ज्योतिर्लिंग शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर नवनाथ प्रकाश ह्या काळात घडलेला नवनाथांमधला श्री राजा भाऊनाथ ओम नमः शिवाय श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर श्री राजा भाऊनाथ श्रीनाथ मस्कोबानाथ आई जोगेश्वरी कान्हुबाईश्वरी श्री काळभैरवनाथ तात्या महाराज पुण्येश्वरी दरबार येऊनी ब्रह्मांडपदी श्री शिव शंभो राजा रामेश्वर श्री राजा भाऊनाथ 33 कोटी व ब्रह्मांड पदवीचे श्री राजा भाऊनाथ श्री राजा भाऊनाथ श्री राजा भाऊनाथ
Please subscribe your favorite channel Hindu Dharma Brahmandpadi Shri. Like and share our videos. And don't forget to press the bell icon button to receive notifications of our latest videos.